To succeed in something, you must have your strong why. And your why is supposed to be stronger than anything else. By having strong why, nothing and nobody won't be able to insist you to do something else if you believe in your why.
Hi, welcome to this episodes? No, this is just one episode, although I did invite him back, of Intuition, Your Success Compass. So I had the privilege of talking with Anatoliy Labinskiy, and he is an entrepreneur, e-commerce expert, holder of 4-time 2 Club Award, which is about making millions. He's the founder of GSM Growth, an agency that helps e-commerce entrepreneurs achieve a new level of growth in their business. And Anatoliy is just the nicest guy to talk to. He's a great storyteller. I learned a lot about his process and how he came to be the entrepreneur he is today. And with the process, there is success, there's failure, and that's part of being an entrepreneur. And he has also co-founded ecomscout.io, which is an AI-powered service that tracks loss events in advertising campaigns, because you got to know your data and provide the real-time data and insight so that you can make informed decisions and, optimize your ads and all of that. And he has the most adorable little boy who popped in during the recording of the podcast. So stay tuned, listen to this episode, and maybe learn a little bit about what resiliency and grit looks like. And also to hear, what? We go through stuff in life, and that's okay. So thanks for tuning in. All right. So Anatoliy, thank you so much for joining Intuition, Your Success Compass. This is part of a series that I've just started, actually, of purpose in business, or business purpose. Because I do believe there are so many people who are lined up with that, and we need to talk about it more. Like, you can be wildly successful entrepreneur. I'd love everybody to be wildly successful in whatever that is for them. And you can do great things in the world. And my joy is saying, hey, go look at this person, see what they're doing, and to hear our stories, because that connects us. And when I came across yours, I actually saw a video of yours talk about connection in the universe. I saw a video of yours, a huge YouTube, and then someone from your team reached out. And nice. I was like, seriously, I believe in the magic of the universe, but this is really cool.
So you have seen before. Wow. Okay.
Just a few days before, I was looking up how to do something. YouTube's my go-to. And you popped up because of entrepreneurial, right? I put in that word. So your search engines are working well. Your SEO is working well. So that came up, and then the email came in, and then I actually didn't get back to her for another week. But I was like, I gotta have him on. So I'm long-winded, just cut me off. So I'd like to have you give us a little bit intro of who you are, where you've been, what you've learned, and then I have one.
Sure. First of all, Vicki, I really appreciate for inviting me for your podcast, and I'm looking forward to share as much as possible value. And at least, seriously, I know, I want to, most of the people will take action, but I know the reality of the world, and I hope that at least one person who's gonna be listening will take the action according to what we're gonna be discussed. Because I know such kind of people who were taking action after some particular subject, even YouTube videos, and they just DM me after 6, 8 months, 12 months, that something has been really changed in their life in terms of finances, in terms of families issues has been fixed and so on, just because following the right mindset. And I understand that, okay, by sharing, then more crowd will be shared information, then more chances that at least one person will be there who will make the differences in his life. So seriously, appreciate for this chance. And my story is quite long. If to be honest, it could take up to 2-3 hours to share all the story with all the like meat inside to share all the coloring of that. But I will try to be as short as possible. So like basically, I'm from Ukraine. I'm Ukrainian guy. I grow up in the simple family with like I wasn't being poor, but we were having financial troubles. We were having financial problems, especially when my parents got divorced, and I was staying with my mom, my sister. And since 13-year-old, I started working on different labor works like construction site, everything heavy lifting stuff from the childhood, just to cover like my education purpose, to cover my like just party, all that stuff for teenagers. So I had to earn money by myself. So I was hard worker from the beginning, and I was feeling that something is bright waiting for me. But as an average person in average kind of poor family, like wasn't able to imagine something really big. I was thinking just about like something is there. I'm able to change the world in terms of my understanding that time. And I never traveled around the world. I was always living in my city, Zaporozhye, and never have been out of the city even. Like couple of cities next to it. It was for me like dream travel, like 50 miles away. It was for me like, but traveling to New York from Alaska. So, but at the end, when I grow up, it was 2013. I had a lot of loans because of helping mom with the mortgage, car loan, plus for myself, I was paying for education, credit cards, all the stuff. And I understand that I'm in rat race, bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. The snowball effect of rat race is going on me. And now there is no recovery. There's just going deeper and deeper. And plus I'm young. I'm trying to do some parties, friends and all that stuff. So everything what I'm earning, like I'm just spending and living on the credit cards. And like I was dreaming to see the world, and I make decision. Okay, like I have to do something, and I got opportunities like to go to Dubai, to UAE, United Arab Emirates, and I went to the interview in Skype. I didn't speak English, like I wasn't able to introduce myself, nothing. I was like a monkey in front of the camera, trying to like, show up myself that I'm great and I'm good for any kind of position out there. And I got lucky. They signed the contract with me. They invite me. And what was the benefits of it? That they are paying flight tickets. They are paying accommodation and all that stuff. So the simple guy who never been abroad, who never had chances financially travel around the world, I got tickets in my hands and like possibilities to go somewhere, and the most important, to make some money. And like I have master degree in finances, and I got a job as a food runner, removing the dirty plates from the tables and bring to the washing area. So 2013, I came to Abu Dhabi. This is where was my first place of work there, and it was on the middle of the Formula One circle. And I was like, wow! I was so inspired that, oh my goodness, simple guy from Zaporozhye, from Ukraine, was able to travel to some most beautiful place in the world, and especially on the Formula One circle. Like, wow! For me, it was a dream opportunity. Even I don't care what should I do. Basically, like in the first, because who I am, I'm working always hard and showing myself as much as I can on any kind of work. In the first 3 weeks, I worked over 16 hours a day, every single day, without day off. And as I was saying, I didn't speak English. In the 3 weeks, I tried to started connecting some words into the sentences. And because of all the work which I have been done to compare to other people, I actually admire managers they promote me. So they promote me to the assistant waiter. I like, whoa, like no way, I was like happiest guy ever. So and the main point of this story, that this kind of small world in my head was all my life. I didn't know how big is the world. I didn't know the opportunities, the people, the different nationalities are really exist, not just on TV. And when I started living in UAE, I understood how big is the world, how huge is opportunities, and the most important, how many wealthy people are out there. And it's not about they steal something like in Ukraine. Oh, he's successful. Most probably he just stolen his government person. He just got stolen something from the citizens and so on. This is mindset of average people in Ukraine. But I understood that actually there are thousands of businesses and, so many opportunities. And I was really fighting for the better life there because I went there in hospitality, but I knew that with my skills, with my experience, I will be able to move to another sector in the future. I didn't think about entrepreneurship at all. I didn't know what does it mean entrepreneurship actually in English. I didn't and plus my father had a really bad experience in business. He right now he lost his leg because of his diabetic issues, because of his heart. He got already heart attack. He got so many health issues because of his business in the past 20 years ago. And for me, it was a nightmare to think about managing business because I look on the father experience. He just didn't know. It was just a bad example to look on. I love my father. I respect him, but as a business owner, he wasn't able to manage the problems. And I was looking on it always as a nightmare to think about the entrepreneur. So basically, my dream was just find out the work, start growing in the as a manager, head manager, whatever, and becoming kind of in charge of department manager, and living for me it was kind of successful life with no stress, secure. So 2014 I got married with my girlfriend. I moved her to UAE. We moved together from Abu Dhabi to Dubai, again hospitality work. And the thing is that I brought to UAE my friends, nine people from my childhood, the same like me, with the same background.
You brought your village.
Exactly. And not me, it was also me and my friend, two of us, we brought them. And we made a difference in their life, that's for sure. But the thing is that they were staying in one place, they were making money, they were saving, and they were saving. And after that, in a couple of years, they start traveling to Asia. They start buying apartments in Ukraine, their lives start changing. In my end, because I was fighting for the better life here, I never stay in the same spot in terms of just staying like this, and years passed and I'm not doing anything. I'm just staying and working from clock in, clock out. My brain was always working. Okay, this guy, this is the client. He's a millionaire. What can I do to do something like him? What here? What's there? And I was always looking for better opportunities, and I wasn't care if I will here I will leave the job, I will go to another one. I will pay fine here because I didn't follow the contract. So all the time when I was moving, I was always paying financially for it quite hard, and I was expecting low income opportunities just for opportunities, just to get that kind of experience and get out of the hospitality. And I was moving hospitality to hospitality, but always was not following contract. And in 3.5 years, all the time I was paying kind of huge fine. Plus, because I was staying with my wife already, I wasn't, I haven't been provided by accommodation anymore. So we were renting by ourselves. We moved to Dubai, and Dubai is so expensive.
Yeah.
So I'm telling this story that just to share, before I will move to the main part, what happened to me, that every single person has their circumstances in life. Everyone, maybe some of people who are listening as well, always moving and looking on other people, that they sitting down on their ass and nothing bad looks like that they're doing right. And you feeling like you're doing everything wrong because everything is going out of your, earth is going out of your feet, And you're not able to stay. Those guys are staying, jumping, relaxing, enjoying, and you are always broke, but you're doing more than them all the time. And it was always never demotivate me, but it was always pointed to me. Do I have a curse? Does it something happen to me? Why I'm so unlucky? Because I'm pushing and always getting something bad happen on me, especially in finances. My wife was crying every single night because she was hating Dubai. She were living successful life in Ukraine. She was in pharmaceutical company from Finland. She used to drive amazing car. She was having business trips to different countries. She was kind of successful young lady, and she just became in love with me. And I'm a guy who doesn't have anything, and that's why he went to Dubai, or to Abu Dhabi at that moment, just to make some extra couple of hundreds. And I don't know, I'm lucky enough that she got in love with me, and even why I decided to get married with her. That one time when I just left in half year, she called and we were still together, and she called me like, you don't have finances to bring me in for vacation. So I have a certain salary, like a bonus in my company on New Year. I'm going to spend those money to come to you. I'm like, what does it mean? And she arrived. And that moment I understand that this is my future wife. I mean, this is the person who I should not lose. And we got married. I moved her to UAE, and we started living together, and all these things are happening, and we are not able to rent even apartments. With my low income, with all these kind of financial issues, we were renting always the cheapest master bedroom with other people in 2-bedroom apartments. And my wife was every night crying, because of the hard work in UAE, to compare what she was doing, in Ukraine, because of way how we live in, all this sharing stuff. And that was I was feeling always embarrassed, seriously, all the time. But what started helping me, I started reading business books, and I started reading some kind of motivational books. It was Brian Tracy, motivation, time management, No Excuses, and No Excuses book were freaking opening subject for me in terms of people are doing excuses. I'm like, whoa, seriously, I was reading, I'm giving to myself excuses that it's wrong. And after that, at the end, it was mentioning it's all excuses and you have to follow this. I'm like, oh my God, it was mind blowing understanding that seriously, we don't have time. We always have time. We just choose to watch movie, or just go to sleep for a few hours, or spending time drinking beer in the bar with the friends, instead of deny all of that and just spend couple hours on yourself, on your education, on implementation on something what you're planning to achieve. And I start understanding that, and my life starts slowly changing. I finally got the job out of hospitality in the construction site. It wasn't fancy. I was a sales guy, and actually, I in Ukraine, I was a successful salesperson. So
I can see that.
So, and I will tell you, hospitality in Dubai made me as well even better, because storytelling, it was how we were selling dessert when person already full, or how we can sell $3,000 wine for someone who is not ready to pay that kind of amount for simple wine. But if you will share a nice story, he will be saying that it's a perfect, let me try. So storytelling, what I learned, plus sales skills, I was able to get the job after 10,000 resumes has been sent to different employees. I passed, I attend on 50 plus to 100 interviews, and all failed. Cabin crews, Emirates, cabin crews, Etihad, cabin crew, Qatar Airlines, different, accounting, office boy. I've been everywhere just to get out of hospitality, So, and I really fail on everything. And finally, I got my first opportunities to move out of hospitality. And you guess what? My income is 2 times lower to compare to waiter income. And I'm like, babe, I said to my wife, I don't know how we'll survive, but you have to trust me. I'm doing that for the future. I need this experience out of hospitality, because UAE, if you don't have experience in the sector, you don't have experience. It doesn't matter that 5 years experience at home. Nobody cares. So, and she trusted to me, and obviously we squeezing the tools, and basically we started. I found out some part-times as a waiter on private villas, as a waiter in nightclubs, couple of times a week. So to get some extra income. And I was making really so less that it was horrible. We were surviving. We were particularly surviving like never before. And now I'm in the suit, I'm in the car, I have a Lancer, Mitsubishi Lancer. I drove from Dubai to Abu Dhabi after 3.5 years. My guys are still there in the same place, in the same apartments, and they just sitting and saving, And I came like a successful guy in the suit and on the car. They're like, "Oh my God, Anatoly, you are the most successful person, like from all of us." I'm like, yeah, but my bank account is empty. Like I remember that feeling. I'm the brokest person in the room, but they're looking on me like I'm the most successful and wealthier person in the room. And it was strange feeling, And
Mm-hmm.
but I was still like staying and saying to myself, "You're doing all right. You will manage. You'll find like it's a journey. It's a journey." So I knew that I'm sacrificing for something bigger. So basically, all this struggle is happening in 2017, 24th of February. I came in the room and my wife is crying. And she's saying to me, "I'm pregnant." And that moment, like, I feel that I'm happy, but I'm confused why she's crying. I come into her, staying on the knees. I start hugging her and saying to her that we will manage everything. Like, I'm so happy. And she understands that she's crying not because of happiness, because she just scared. We are in the middle of small room with other people in the apartments. It's not place for the baby. Nobody will allow us to stay with the baby on the sharing apartments. Like if she will get the delivery in Dubai, she will lose the job, which is means she will lose her insurance. If she'll lose insurance, it's like a delivery of the baby around $10,000, $7,000 in Dubai, which is I never had that money in my life in my hands, never. And like she definitely already understand all that picture, and she's shocked and she's crying. I said, "Babe, let me just bring another test. Let's double check, and we'll find out what to do." I went out. It was 35 plus degrees, sunny weather in Dubai, super hot. And I'm going through the parking. In front of me is the pharmacy, like next to our house. And I just stuck there next to the pharmacy and just start like I cannot move. I start shocking. Like my body react on all this news
Oh,
after
the
I was
stress.
walking that we are in disaster situation. There is no way to manage. There is no way like how we gonna be make it happen. Like how I could manage that. And I'm staying like shaking. My knees are shaking, and like I just squeeze my hands and said to myself, "I will not allow this baby come in the world in the financial position in the world as I was growing up and as I am right now." And I was so strong in those kind of words to myself, so
Mm-hmm.
honest, that I just like relieve all that stress, went inside of the pharmacy, took the test, came back home and said, "No worries, we'll manage. We'll find out how to deal with that." So unfortunately, in 5 months, I made a decision to bring my wife to Ukraine to make delivery there, because we understand that we are not able to manage like delivery there. My wife was feeling embarrassing coming back to her parents' house in 25. It's like nothing is fancy there, and plus I'm feeling even more embarrassing because like the guy is not able to like manage simple delivery. So she went back in the village to her parents, and like I moved from our room to the 2 bedroom apartments where were living another 7 guys, and I was like 8 guy there renting just a bed space. And journey begin. In July 2017, I read the book Poor Dad, Rich Dad, Robert Kiyosaki. By the way, I met him two months ago on the
Me too.
conference. We were having conversation, and it was for me the most unbelievable moment, because this person changed my mentality, and I would say changed my life. And like when I met him, when we start conversation, I really wasn't believing that it's possible. Like now, the person who is in 2017 make the difference from the book now staying in front of me, and we are speaking, and like it's incredible. So the thing is that I read the book and understand what does it mean entrepreneurship, and that I will never be wealthy and like living the life of rich people by working on someone else.
Mhm.
And for me, it was like mind blowing. Like seriously, And I've had already I was thinking that, okay, now I have this job plus part-time in nightclub, part-time in like in the private villas, part-times in the restaurant. I found out so many part-times that I was thinking, then more labor work I will do, then more income, and I will be like, I will recover all my loss. It's true. As a average person, I start making much more money than ever before. I start because my wife is not with me. I'm saving on the cost of apartments. I start making some money and saving, but I understand that this is not the way. And it was so sad, I finally start feeling some kind of finances in my hands, but I understood, no, this is wrong. And like, okay, let's start Google it. What kind of opportunities out there? And I understand that I could be good as an entrepreneur because I wasn't understanding that, but I was doing this entrepreneurship during the finding the work. Like I was
Since you were 13.
Yeah, like I was always moving. I mean, trying some and this kind of trying to improve my life and doing something different and be ready to pay the price for something better, potentially better, which is nobody guarantee me success on the next spot of my life. I was able to take those risks without even thinking. And my friends, my parents were really scared about me that why I'm doing such a if to look from the side, stupid stuff. Like, you have a wife, you have responsibilities, stay. Everyone's saying, slow down, save a bit. I'm like, yeah, I'm moving forward. Moving forward, I'm losing everything and borrow money from friends. Like, I wasn't able to pay for this sharing room. I was saying, hey, can you borrow? Like, I will give you in 3-4 months. And they were giving it to me because they were feeling I was feeling shame. They were feeling sad about me. Like, the guy is all the time and he is like, going deeper and deeper and deeper in the problems after several years in the place where he's supposed to actually become wealthier. And now I understand, okay, all the things which I have been done before, it's just like kind of entrepreneurial mindset. I mean, and it means like I have to do something. This is what I can do in the short period of time to make the difference to my baby, which is about to deliver. It was July and my baby delivered in October. So middle of August, I was studying, I was searching in Google different opportunities. I start watching Grant Cardone, 10X Rules book, Be Obsessed or Be Average. And my mind start blowing up even more because I start seeing from all these successful people stories, I start seeing one common thing, which is not saying straight. It's like people saying between the lines, which is the same stuff. They were never quit. They were always failing and they were just moving forward. Doesn't care how, whatever it takes, they were moving forward. These three things I understand. And I look on myself. I cannot compare myself to them, but I see that I have the same mentality and I want to believe on that. Even it doesn't look like that I'm on the same, but I want to believe on that, And I didn't know what this advertising means. I am now owner of the advertising agency. We made over 22 mils so far in the profitable results for our clients. I have done several 7 figures in my stores with my partners when I started. But that time, I didn't know what this advertising means. Like, I was average Facebook user. For me, advertising in Facebook, when you see this, sponsor it.
Yeah.
It's it's mad. When I saw such kind of stuff, I was thinking, for example, BMW people, like big BMW marketing people coming to office in California of Facebook, and they having connection and brainstorming what's going to be recorded for the ad. And they paying like 300,000, $500,000 for this advertising, and they recording for them advertising and showing on their platform. This was my old school understanding from a university in Ukraine when we were studying marketing. This is how 90s was working, something like that. But I didn't know what this ads, but I saw the story of the guy video in Facebook, which is like Chinese guy arrived to United States. Didn't speak English. I like, okay, interesting. And
you have my attention.
And he got the job as a washing place guy. I like, okay, it's like himself in his shoes. It's great ad because they know where to press. Because like me, there is a lot of people. and wow, I put his story into my case. Like, wow, it's something super similar for me, and now he's a millionaire. Like, what should I do? Let me press on it. And I press on the ad. I didn't know that it's ad again. I was thinking just the universe brought it to me, this kind of post.
Well,
But,
in some way, yes.
it was targeting. Because I was Googling a lot about business opportunities. Obviously, Facebook tracked me as a targeted audience for this kind of ad. So, and that was a ebook starting from zero. You calling the ebook and okay, it's interesting. Well, how to start your online business with $100 investment. I read all that subject and okay, $100 investment bullshit. But how to start your business from zero? This is interesting. I don't believe that from 100 something could be happen, especially as average person. I'm just looking on the things always realistically. I don't over promising to myself. So, and I'm read this book, and there was about Facebook advertising, how to start dropshipping store on Shopify platform, and how to set up your first ads on Facebook platform. I what? It was aha moment. Look, all my life I was ready to work as a busboy, as a cabin crew, as who it is, just to make more, just to grow financially. I wasn't care. I didn't have a goal for particular industry. But when I read that book, it was like aha moment that I want to do that till end of my life. First time, I was 26 years old. And I was shocked that first time, usually people finding out themselves earlier. But here is finally I saw that subject like, oh my God, I want to figure it out and be the best. How? I have no idea. And I just started the journey after that. In 3 hours, I read all the book of 180 pages. I was just consuming every single page. And I started YouTubing about this subject. And I'm like, oh my goodness, there is so many wealthy people, young guys, younger than me, who are already making a lot. And I started studying. It was end of August, 29th of September, I opened my first Shopify store with dropshipping products. Dropshipping, and it is when you connecting AliExpress to your store. You never have seen the physical product, but you take this product from AliExpress to Shopify, and you running ads from Facebook to Shopify store. You got a sale. There is a margin, which is your profit, and you just buying from AliExpress and selling to the end user. So you never touch the product. You never never have an inventory. This is simple dropshipping model store, and I will make it happen. 29th of September, I start speaking to my wife. I will change our life. I will make it happen. I didn't say what it's all about because she said to me, save every single penny. But what happened 29th of September, I launched the ads, my first ads. My store was called myttcatzone.com, store about the cats products. And because I was smart enough to ask people who are not in e-commerce, what's the most viral products in the internet? And they're like, cats, videos with cats are taking the most views. I'm like, cats, let's try cats niche. So the problem with the cats niche, especially then, it was low margin products, like $9 product, like $12 product. It's low margin products. It's hard to make it profitable, but okay. I start learning ads from the several YouTubers, and look, one of the guidance for you who is listening, when you want to be great in something, number one thing, directly search for the mentor. I know that you want to save. You think you can learn. You can, but it's a hard way. And most probably, as 99% of people, you will quit, especially if you're not addicted and crazy like me, because I was addicted. I have nothing to lose. I'm addicted. My son is about to deliver, and I have nothing to lose. I'm in the quite bad situation in life. I want to make sure that it will be working. And plus, I understood that I'm becoming in love with the subject. So basically, but I was doing simple newbies mistakes by running ads and learning from tens of different YouTubers and implementing 10 different strategies.
Right.
Cooking the soup from the 10 different recipes. and trying to cook it again and again, and always doesn't work and always doesn't work. Guess what? Everything what I saved, and it was thousands and thousands of dollars, I just lost in the first months. I like invested in, and nothing is working. I barely got one sale or something. I wasn't even react on it because like I spent so much to make $9 sales, you know? And I wasn't understanding why it doesn't work for me. And I said to myself before I started, I will be that one person. YouTubers were saying 99% quitting, only one success rate, only one. I was like, oh my God, only one. I could not be that one. I cannot. I'm not that guy. I'm not that lucky. I have kind of curse because when I look on the back, always fail, fail, fail. But I said to myself, I will make it happen. I don't care. I don't know how. I will do it. And this was a strong belief. And I was failing. And I never had thoughts about quitting. Never. I was just like, what is wrong? What is wrong? I start borrowing money from my friends because I already lost everything. I got even more part-times. So from the moment when I started my store, I had 5 different jobs without day off. No day off for 1 year, 7 days a
Wow.
week. I was doing video shooting, photo shooting, Bollywood movie shooting, restaurants waiter, private villa supervisor, nightclub waiter, anything. And plus in the morning, 7:30 to 5:30, working as a salesperson in the office. So I was dealing with that 2 times in a year. I was sleeping only 40 minutes. More than 3 times, I almost crashed on the highway because I got sleep during the driving.
Right.
So I was really exhausted. My friends were saying to me, stop doing that, please stop it. You are green, you're yellow, you need to take a rest. And I was just, yeah. And just continue working because I was working till 1, 2 a.m. And from 1, 2 a.m. till 4, 5 a.m. I was working on the laptop until I'll get sleep on the dashboard, on the keyboard, you know? And I'm sharing that not about me. Okay, it's my story, I understand. But I want you guys to understand that it wasn't easy. And I was able to pay this price because my belief was there. My wife said to me, I will divorce you if you won't stop. Like, you have to stop it. Because she was thinking I'm in kind of sector. I'm spending money, you know, it looks like I just bring it out of the house, everything. And like becoming broke and just believing in something which is not exist, especially e-commerce, like for like old style people are like old way people, they won't understand that. And I was like, I don't care. I'm doing that for you. So I was just close the phone and continue doing that. So I invested in crypto from credit card, which I never had credit cards in Dubai, and I decided to open $3,000 credit card. I got approved, and I got those 3,000 and invested in the crypto, and I got scammed. So now I lost all the savings plus $3,000 on the credit card. Now I'm not able even come back home, just come back. But I even owe, like after 5 years in UAE, everyone bought apartments, had nice travels, like savings and so on. And I now have debt of 3,000. Like, I'm even more broke than when I come. Oh, like, oh my goodness, I cannot pay for apartments. I cannot do anything because whatever I'm earning, I'm just putting in Facebook and I don't want to stop. And when I got a call from my friend and he said, listen, these scammers, like $3,000, like run away. Like I stay in and like the grass went out of my feet, like completely. I'm destroyed. And this is exactly particular moment what happened in the life when you're on the way to your dream and something big, bad thing happen, which is insist you to quit. It's logically you have to quit. This is exactly when a successful person making decision to continue and average person decided to quit. Look, I just said to myself, if I have to, like I stay in and I'm almost crying. If I will lay down now and start crying, what will be changed? I still owe money to the bank. I still have no money anymore. My wife is about to divorce with me and she hates me. Baby already delivered at that moment. And I cannot be with the baby. I cannot go back home. Like, what will be changed? Nothing. I will be just stuck in this position. But what if I will continue? There is no ways, there is no finances to continue. But what if I will try to continue? What will be changed? I have chance that there's something will be changed. There is more
Where
chances
does
that, yeah.
where does that do you know where that faith came from? Because it's true that you have all the skills of entrepreneurship, because let's face it, entrepreneurship is seeing what's there and being willing to change your mind 1,000,002 times, but then follow it through with some effort and grit and all that. But do you know where that faith, because it doesn't seem like it was all circumstance. You had a belief in yourself. Like, do you know where that came from?
I would tell you that I never believe in myself, never, ever, ever. Like when I started, because as I was telling before that, I grew up, with my mom, my grandmom, like ladies with the old way of thinking, and there was always about the curse, about my father is not unlucky with business because the man's line it's like has been like kind of curse put it on our name, and I was like consuming that, and I was always I cannot do anything in my life because I have a curse, like I cannot say, like, and I wasn't believing in myself, but I was still pushing, and I was hoping that like I will be lucky enough somewhere, because I believe at that moment I was believing that luck, one time to be in the right place with the right person will change everything for you. This is what was mindset that moment. But as you were saying, how and from where it takes, when I found out that my wife pregnant, I didn't know what it was means for me when I promised to myself. But later on, after several interviews of successful people and plus some business books, I understood one thing. To succeed in something, you must have your strong why. And your why is supposed to be stronger than anything else. By having strong why, nothing and nobody and nothing won't be able to insist you to do something else if you believe in your why. My why, it was my son. I didn't know that. But I just like, after I reading the book plus watching those interviews, I like, okay, what is my why? Like why I'm doing that, why I'm pushing forward, why I'm not quitting. And I understood that my why is my son. Like this is like, I know how bad is the life where I am living and where I used to live. So why the is well important thing, guys, about why it couldn't be financial. If your why you want to be a millionaire, if your why
Yeah.
you want to make extra 1,000 a month, this is not strong why. You will quit fast, because this why doesn't bring any value in your beliefs. But when you have like helping your family why, but strong, not like lying to yourself that you have no other options, by having this strong why and being clear about it, and right, and as well what's made the huge difference for me, by the way, I never shared that before, never in the podcast, and actually this is a good point. From 2016, also before even my wife got pregnant, when I started watching and reading business books, I understood one important thing. You have to write goals on the papers.
Yes.
Every single year. And after a goal for the year ahead, goal for the months ahead, every single month, you have a goal for the year. What should I do to achieve that goal? Now you must, according to your goals for the year, make the goals for the month, which will allow you to bring yourself closer to the goal of the year. Every single month, new goals, every single week, goals for the week and tasks to achieve those goals, and every single day, tasks which will bring you to your goal. And I start practicing it. This is how I got my job out of hospitality first time. I start planning and making goals. And my wife wasn't even understanding that now she's making goals as well every single year. But the thing is that since 2016, I start writing down the 25 goals. What should I achieve at the next year? Even if you're not achieving that, which could happen, you believe still that you wanted to achieve, you're just moving that to the next year when you're analyzing your previous year. So it's fine. Or you like understanding that it's not anymore important for me. And that's fine as well. So now your goals becoming different. And it's so powerful because when I'm writing new goal for the next year, every single new year, I understanding like where I was. Like I remember my first goals, it was like making $3,000 a month. I remember that back in 2016, like $3,000 a month, and I will be the happiest guy ever. Like seriously, now we are speaking about millions. But that moment, like it was $3,000 a month, and it was really something huge for me. So by that being said, I knew my why. I wrote my goals, and I was following to achieve those goals. Like nothing was able to stop me. And because I made a decision in that particular moment when I lost crypto, I made a decision to move forward. Even I was already done. I was empty. Like there was after New Year, no parties, nothing. So it was like a week and a half, quiet week. I was still doing some work, but was part-time work, but wasn't that like, kind of heavy schedule. I was doing more like on the store work. But basically, I decided to move forward, and in a week, I found out that one of the guys who are following in Facebook, he was doing like group coaching, and I wasn't believing in mentors. I was thinking mentors, it's like a kind of sector people. Oh, I have mentor, like he's showing me the way, and like I wasn't believing in something like that. But actually, I understood that American mindset actually is different. People are sharing with other people their success even for free. Facebook groups, I go in, and there's so many people are sharing their journey, you know.
Mhm.
And I found out this guy, and he made a sale for his coaching from $97 a month to $47 a month. And like, hi, it's like 150 dirhams. I cannot afford it, but I have to try. And I decided because 360 dirhams, it was too expensive for me. But 150, I have to give a shot. I give a shot. I paid for the coaching. 29th of January, our first call. Basically, you provide him advertising access to your advertising account as an analyst, and he was analyzing the ads and telling you, okay, you have to do this, and that. You have to move this, and that. You have to arrange columns like this, and this is your KPIs. Implement. Let me know how it works. First day of implementation, sales. I again implemented sales. 15 days of working with him, $8,000 in profitable sales. Mind blowing. I was so shocked that like simple mentor who is guiding you and he explained it to me, the basic stuff, the most basic stuff. But on YouTube, I wasn't able to get them because I was following thousands of, hacks.
It dilutes you. It pulls you. It's like the sparkly thing.
Distracting.
And it also, I have found, a lot of the work that I do with people is focus. Those small goals that you talk about, I have a statement, micro movement matter. Let's just get in those micro movements and then you'll see results. But it can be so distracting and just deplete you because your brain's going all over the place. Now, this podcast is called Intuition, Your Success Compass. And I'm just going to point out that you are giving a brilliant example, even if you don't call it this, of what following that voice within really is in like practical steps. Like when you say, I just had to keep going. My son is my why. I completely believe you in that. But you were also listening to that knowing voice inside. And I would even say maybe busting that curse idea a little bit.
Maybe, yeah.
Like I need to shift my energy, like something in you knew, oh, no. That might be the story for them, but this cannot be the story for me because I will not pass this on to my little guy. Because we must, generational curse. Let's end the generational curse. But when I listen to you, and part of the reason I was pulled to you is because this is what I do. I read energy. And I'm like, his energy is infectious in a good way, not like in virus way, but here's my real story. Like, this is a real story. This isn't, I started with a trust fund and then pulled it out from there, right? So I think sometimes that can get hard for people to hear. And you're saying, no, just stay in there. Grit is underappreciated. Like,
Yeah.
to really stay in there and follow something through, it's completely underappreciated, I think. And I feel like, let's face it, entrepreneurship, it's a buzzword, true, but it's a real thing. And it is all about calculated risk. We don't really know it's going to work. You didn't know when you followed that mentor.
Most of the time it won't work. Most of the time.
Right. That's also the roller coaster of it, right? But
Exactly.
that's also what makes it fun. So, do you feel like you listen to that voice within a lot more now?
Right now, so like, let's say, in few sentences, what happened after that 8,000 in sales? I failed. There was different circumstances why it didn't work for me, but I didn't quit. I continue. And in October the same year, in 2018, we start making my first 50,000 a month, 150 a month, 150, 200 a month. So it started changing because I was just like, like steps to success. It's like up, 3 ways down, five up, 7 days down. And it's like that. And only after that, at the end, if you still alive, it's spike up. Only up, and even on up, it will be still like this. Like, look on Bitcoin, it will be exactly the same. Your journey for success, seriously, in any level. So, but that being said, that like I like I said, we are calling with my mentor that like I just create a hustle muscle, which means I have been passed through so many fails and so many difficult business life moments and business moments. Made such a difficult decisions, which is I wasn't like before when I started the business. Like, I'm a simple guy. I never been a business owner. A good CEO, a good founder. It's making the tough decisions, and I was always denying that. So by that being said, during the years you're becoming stronger. And now about this voice, what you just asked me, I don't have the voice which would tell me something like curse or whatever. I just accept that the life, it's full of, I don't want to say this word, but full of bad things, let's say. So the life, it has a lot of bad things which will try to put you down. Your job just to ignore it, do not accept it, and every single time repeating to yourself, I'll manage it. Like, in our company, we had so many difficult situations. Like, my company grew up from me and one media buyer to 12 people in less than 3 months. And the next year to 40 people. And I didn't know what a CEO means. I didn't know what is time management means, what is team management means. I was learning together with my managers. I grew up from the simple media buyers, sales guys, to the managers. We were learning together who are the managers, what's their duties, what's their responsibilities, what's my responsibility as a CEO. Like, we were learning on the go. And during this journey, we had so many time where we fail and the door of the company is supposed to shut down, even without lie. June this year, I was thinking company will be close the doors. I wasn't accepted it, but it was looks like that done. That, like, I have to like quit on it and move forward with something else. But because we built this kind of hustle muscle, like always, whatever problems were there, we always repeating, like my guys telling me the problem. And before, like I was running left and right. How are we going to fix? What we going to be doing? And I got stressed. And my physical, my mental health was disaster. I was always in stress. And my mentor teach me like how to deal with the stress, how to be mentally free of the stress, even the things when happen. When now bad things happening, I'm completely calm and smiling. Like, okay, so next wave, oh, it's fine.
Yeah, here's the next challenge.
Yeah, exactly. We'll manage, guys. No, you don't understand. Well, I said, guys, have you managed that? Have you managed that? What do you think? We will manage this? They said, yeah, we'll manage. But there is no solution. I know. Let's find out the solution. And there is like, no, we don't give the universe the space for possibilities that there is no solution. We just like kick the ass of this problem, and finally, like, it's not a joke. Always solution is there. Always solution is there. And like it looks like it's not possible to find out the solution. Like from nowhere, you find out how to manage that. Sometimes through the hard decisions. Sometimes just you find out the way. But it's always manageable. That's why answering your question, I don't have that voice anymore. It's not like nothing can tell me that I won't be able to manage some particular business situation anyhow, because like I know that everything is manageable. And the number one asset for it's your people. Because alone, it's true, I won't be able to manage. But we grow so fast. We made so many businesses successful, and we just manage in so many like different directions just because of the team. Without the team, I won't be able to grow that fast. I won't be able to be here where I am today. So I'm really grateful for my team. And it is a different story how we were hiring. It's the biggest headache, biggest pain for the business owner to find out the right people. But I'm happy and proud to get the right people on the board. And they were not great from the beginning. We become great together. By like I got mentored by mentor, and I become their mentor and mentoring them how to become strong mentally and how to deal with the problems. And this is actually this kind of ladder of mentorship. And they were mentoring their media buyers, their salespeople. By this ladder of mentorship, we were able really to build a strong environment team. And nobody has this kind of voice in their head, because everyone knows, like, come on, we've done this, and that. This one will manage easily. Like, it's fine. So yeah, this is the answer.
Well, it seems like you shifted the voice from that message to your own message.
Exactly, yeah.
Changed it from what was an external message to this is more of my internal message. And if you guys want to come along, here's the company message. And then honoring and respecting your people. I mean, that's huge. Because that creates an environment where people want to do well. They feel valued and seen and all of that. And that translates. So.
You know, like now when you said switch the voice, in my head is the picture of, you remember movie Home Alone, the first part? And when he was going in basement and there was like some kind of oven or what is that? Always like barking on him, opening like and like making kind of scarcity on Kevin McAllister. And he was always scared to go in the basement because something is open, just like gates.
Oh, the dumb waiter.
Exactly. Yeah. And after that, he just said, shut up, and he switched that in the good way. And it's exactly like how I switch my voice. That voice like stopped to say anything wrong to me and just start following in the right direction.
Yeah. And it's such a great example because in some regard, we all have a voice. Like, we may not know who planted the voice or where it came from. That doesn't really matter. It's like, how are you willing to speak to the voice? And I just said this to a client the other day. Usually I'm like, okay, let's speak kindly. And it just wasn't working. I said, listen, can you turn to it and just tell it to shut the F up? Because I'm really done with this voice being in charge in our sessions. Can you just tell it to shut the F up? And she laughed so hard, she broke up the energy around her. And she's like, I can do that? I'm like, you can do that.
She didn't believe in that, yeah.
She didn't know it was something you could do, so to your point, like, I didn't know what to do until I knew what to do. Right. So this continuous movement of energy that you have and you bring and you get other people excited with. So give us a little bit. We've heard your story. Like, give us a little bit of what your business is today, like, and how you're helping people.
So yeah, so 2020, like first of all, like since 2018, I start making good results in the Shopify stores for my stores. And I got the partner. We start scaling stores together, made couple of millions on it. And after that, I got a lot of requests to be a mentor for several people like me because I was active online and shared my success and my fails again and again. And the people start asking me for help, and I start enjoying that. But back in 2020, I decided to quit on mentorship because I was exhausted. I didn't have time for myself, for my wife, for my kid. And plus, like, I understood that then more power, not power, then more how control I have, then better success. This is what I noticed from different mentorships. And when I have sorry, when I have partnership, which is I'm doing something for the person, it has my apologize. It has power of results because it's under my control and I know exactly what I'm going to be doing next. And we decide to open agency. I offer to some of my best students who didn't have money to continue their own business, or they just don't want to be entrepreneurs, but they are great media buyers. I offer them position as a media buyer in the company, and step by step,
Hi.
my son,
Hi.
sorry, he's going to
No,
sleep.
no, that's fine.
Yeah, this is my why. He knows that. He knows that I always repeating to him. He knows the story. So the thing is that when we opened the agency, we started seeing really great results, especially in the first months. Like one of the stores, 750K a month, and so on. Like we start getting really great results because of the big possibilities back in 2020. So right now, as for today, we made, as I was saying, over 22 millions. We are managing different Shopify stores, running ads on Google, Facebook, TikTok, Snapchat, SMS, email marketing. So we basically building advertising ecosystem for Shopify store owners. We have direction for the small brands to make them bigger, like from 6 figures, 5 figures to the 7 figures and above. And we have as well direction, which is quite big. It's done for you stores, which is like Shopify drop shipping stores where you like just an investor and we are managing all your project. So we have these different directions, and this is where we already like for 3.5 years made successful results quite a lot. And all these like back-end awards, it's during the agency journey. Like as well, one of the most one which I'm proud in, it's this one. It's top 100 United States entrepreneurs with Ukrainian origins. I was shocked and honored when I got reached out by organizers from New York, and they called me and said like, hey, we would like to invite you to Cipriani Broadway 2025 on July 22nd to the red carpet where you're gonna be like one of the nominees for this award. I was like quite shocked, but they were looking for successful entrepreneurs in the United States with Ukrainian origins. And that's one of the most things which I'm really proud of, because like they wrote a book about all the Ukrainian entrepreneurs, and I'm there. And like even this kind of this one Forbes stuff, like I'm Forbes Business Console. It's nothing for me to compare to this one because it's related to Ukraine, and like
Yeah, I was gonna say
it's
got
like
the
it's
whole,
close to my heart. It's close to my
yeah.
heart that I'm able to bring in my life this kind of like awards with me. That I'm part of those 100 people who are making difference, and from Ukraine. Yeah,
And honoring, you know, your
it's
home and your
a lot.
and the people and everything that they've gone through in the last.
We're showing that we are not just a freedom country. We are showing that we have full of strong and successful, smart people, business owners, which are making difference in the world. So that's why, like, I'm really, I'm seriously proud to be a part of it. And plus, we open now different directions, which is AI platform for advertisers to track their ads
I love AI.
successfully. Yes. become investor into the new direction for the Section 8 people in the United States. We buying properties. We are doing full rehab and placing 8 Section people there to make sure that like we bring the value to particular state. I don't want to say which state is that, but in the central part of America. And we help in the growing this town, building the town and like improving the life of living for the people. And yeah, so we just like step by step trying to grow horizontally. And one of the number one hacks for me is the partnerships. Like I wouldn't be able to like grow horizontally businesses without the right partners on the board. So this is
Yeah.
what we are like doing now on the different subjects.
Well, that leads right into the creating businesses with purpose, because it sounds like you're involved with a lot of them that I didn't even know about. So
I'm quiet about it, by the way. I'm not. It's not about to promote or something. I'm just like doing that behind the scene.
But isn't that like? I know we live in a world that people want to draw attention to the good deeds they're doing. But do you find? I don't want to leak it, but do you find that when you're actually contributing and doing something that no one knows about, like there's more of a joy factor? Like sometimes I feel like when I'm in the things that I'm involved in, but I don't say, like, I it's not about what I'm doing. I actually feel filled up by that. And it's just a little bit bigger that nobody knows about. It's like you're Santa or something.
Yeah.
And it's not,
I will tell you. Yeah, sorry. I just would tell you that right now I'm really quiet just because I'm the social media person, because like people required like more information from my side. People required me being active and sharing more about what's happening, what I'm doing. I believe that later I'm gonna be recording the valuable videos about it, even maybe recording separate episodes in the podcast about what exactly we are doing, how we're doing, what's the impact of that. Most probably it would be just because this is like my position in life. Like as a CEO of the different companies, I have to speak about what we are doing. But right now, I want to make it happen as much as possible. And after that, I can speak about that if I want to. But seriously, this is just like what we started this year. It's already 2 successful projects, and we just like start taking speed on it.
That's amazing. That's amazing. And it feels like I just did a podcast about living a fulfilled life. You know, not just a filled life, but a fulfilled life. And, you know, these are the types of things that once we arrive in a position, we can help. And I mean, we can do things on other levels, but it brings a fulfillment. And I think why we're here is to help each other. And then you'll be able to, should you decide or should others decide, mentor this in other towns and, you know, have it catch on, you know, kind of like a positive way, you know?
That's motivate others people. That's why like some sharing, I know that it's motivate at least one person who is making the impact on the world later on. That's as well one of the things.
Yeah.
Maybe later on, that's why I'm going to be sharing, because it could make the difference and bring the new wave of the good things from the different people.
Yeah. I like to think that we create ripple effects, and we can create like the ripple effects of good too. And, you know, we may never know, like you may never know the one person that this podcast touches. I may never know, but it doesn't matter. Because if that one person hears what they need for their life, that's fantastic. And that's the ripple effect. That's why I started the podcast. I'm like, I want to have something that you don't have to pay me to do. Like you can get the information and then go do it. Well, go ahead.
No, I'm just saying that's true. Like you can do something else right now. I can enjoy time with my son. Like sometimes, you know, I'm going Instagram live where I'm giving completely free value and asking, please guys, ask me any kind of question. Like I have courses, I have X, Y, Z. But here I am to give you completely free value. Then more questions you ask, then more answers I will provide. So use your time once in a week, every Friday. And when I'm doing that, like I always repeating, like if you won't be asking me questions, like you're losing opportunities because I can spend time with my son right now. But instead of that, I'm here for you. So use that chance to like use my time into your own benefits. And like some of the people really like now every single Friday waiting to ask the questions. And it's awesome because like you understand that there's some impact is going on.
Yeah, I do that on Wednesday. So and I book full.
Nice.
I mean, sometimes there's no questions and you just talk. But
Exactly. Still, there could be some person who is listening.
Right. And I don't know. I love the idea of community. I don't want to live with everybody, but that's because I'm one of 8 kids. But, the idea of creating a universal community and these mentors, and everybody can be a mentor. They don't have to be someone who's gone before you to do it. It can be how they're showing up in the world, and how they're acting. So I really appreciate you taking the time and showing us, I think, what resiliency looks like, what drive, passion, I think intuition, and also a great deal of honor, like too. So appreciate you sharing your story. Come back anytime. I know you said it could take hours, so let's wrap it up in a couple other hours. So
yeah, like if to go deeper in a lot of things, people understand that, oh my God, even that happened, even that happened, even that happened. Yeah. And still like manageable, and still like this is where we are today.
So where can people get a hold of you? We'll put all the links in, but you give a shout out now.
Yeah, one of the most active platform where I am, it's definitely Instagram, ecom by Anatoliy. So you can even DM me any kind of question. I'm replying personally. And plus, in the same time, like Anatoliy Labinskiy YouTube channel, where we are delivering a lot of free value, case studies, mentality things, and so on, which you can watch it and learn for yourself. And so like GSM Growth Agency.com, it's our website for the agency side. So you can go through and follow like what we are sharing there. If you wish, you can book a completely free strategy session, and me or one of my managers will be speaking to you to understand if there is something what you're looking, it's really a good fit for us and for you. But even without like joining us, we can guide you through what you have to do in your business to improve it and to make it better. Like we want just to like really help as much as we can.
Appreciate that. Well, you've helped us, and I am grateful, and I wish you all the best.
Thank you so much, Vicki. I appreciate for inviting me.
Thank you for listening to this episode of Intuition, Your Success Compass. I appreciate you being here. If you would like more information about developing your intuitive skills, removing those blocks, and creating the life that feels the most successful to you, then head on over to VickiBaird.com. That's VickiBaird.com. And check out the courses, the groups, and the Spaces app that will allow you to be part of our community and know about upcoming events and specials. Thank you so much, and I'll see you in the next episode.